versus armor class on the mummy.
Put my critical on. My sneak attack on.
Nope.
So many things.
Turn critical, yeah. But it's important. And your sneak attack, there you go.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. And you do crit damage too. Oh my god. Let's see how you destroy this mummy here. Oh my god, a bunch of ones.
That's a shit roll.
Yeah, you hit that you hit the mummy. But your dagger kind of like slides through all of the wrappings and some of the rotten flesh, falls on the ground and it hisses. You hit it, but it doesn't seem like you really hit it. You know what I mean? So.
Shit.
Yeah. Shit. Now let's go to anything. Oh, your second attack, right? Let's see.
Well, actually, my second action is going to be. Let's see, what's it called? Cunning.
Well, you get one bonus action. So.
Lingus. No, wait, that's something else.
Cutting, yeah, the cutting action is it the one where you can use your bonus action to disengage?
That is absolutely correct.
So that's what I'm doing, baby. And I'm like Shroom.
Yeah, as he's got two mummies over there on him.
I know somebody who's so totally on her own.
All right, so where are you going to move to with your 35 feet of movement? Over by shrub. Nice. Oh, poor Tiberius. Oh my god. All right, pass the puck whenever you're done. Your bonus action's up. Your movements you've used. Standard action. Shrump DeLong, you are up, sir. As Widow comes screeching over to you and hiding behind you.
Right, Dave, I take it I know it's going to sound like a really stupid question. The
No
zombie is
stupid
definitely...
question. There's no stupid questions. Nope. Go for
This
it.
zombie is actually coming to attack me, isn't
It
he?
is this mummy is.
I'm not suggesting he's turning up with a nice cup of tea or anything. Really silly. What would be? Could I make that genuflection that I made earlier? Would that be could I use that instead of a move action?
Is that your go-to method there?
What do you mean? What you mean, like paying homage or tributes? Is that what you're saying?
Paying the homage as shown on the. Could I do that instead of a move action and still get my combat action?
I will let you do that as a free action, and as you do that as a free action, the mummy still continues to hiss at you and says, "Grave robbers."
Ooh, Widow.
Can I make another strength check just to grab hold of Widow by the scruff of the neck and hold her in front of me going, this one?
You bash the mummy with Widow.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
It says, "You're all grave robbers, and you will die."
Also, Dave, could my character make an observation of what happened when Widow stabbed the mummy with her piercing swords? It just kind of went through him.
Yeah,
It didn't seem to affect him too well.
They're resistant to your damage. So I mean, you know that. Well, I mean, you can give me. I'll let you do a history check, Vay.
Okay.
Could I make one as well?
Yeah.
I've probably fought them.
Sure, you guys.
You
maybe,
can just ask me. I know
you
everything about the
could
undead.
definitely give me one. Now, Shrump, that's pretty clutch. I'll give you the clutch on that. Now, you've never really fought any mummies in your fighting career, your military career. It's basically been with mostly humanoid types of creatures. So all of this undead stuff that's down in these dark, dank places are all pretty new to you. But you do remember that there were several battles with undead, that you remember all this military lore. You're really good at that. And you remember that you heard a story once about zombies, and they are vulnerable to fire, and that's how they defeated these creatures. And with all of and then they're also immune to some because they were trying all kinds of different dark magics in this battle. Nothing was working until they started with fire. But but you do know that how you gauge the attack by Widow. You saw that these things they do take damage. They do become hurt, but not like you would become hurt as if you were hit by them.
Yeah, it's kind of logical. I mean,
yeah,
They're all already
basically
being dead,
bones.
and, being dead and stuff. Slit in their
Exactly.
throat ain't gonna do no harm to them.
yeah. But they're definitely vulnerable to fire, and you're like, fire those fuckers up.
Plus, they don't like their eyes poked.
And,
Light your torches, Widow, light your torch, and I shall strike at him roughly with my greatsword.
Okay, strike it with your greatsword. Attack, sir. You may attack when ready. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
Oh, good lord, that hit.
Sweet
Very
mother
nice
of
hit.
God.
Yeah, they have a very low armor class. Very nice. You hit.
Guess
you
those
strike the
bandages
mummy.
Those bandages
And-
aren't really good armor, Shrum.
As my second attack, I shall strike him once more with my greatsword.
Sounds like a winner. And that's a hit also. Wow, very nice. Holy shit. Very
Thank you.
nice. Yes, this, the mummy staggers back. All right, so whenever
And I
you're
shout
ready.
to Widow, light your torch, light your torches.
All right, you pass the puck whenever you're ready to go.
So, Dave, I'm going to go ahead and use my ability to channel divinity to turn undead.
That would be a
Then,
good idea.
because I'm level 5 or above, every successful or unsuccessful saving throw, the undead destroys.
It depends on what their challenge rating is, also.
Yeah, depending on their challenge. Well, yeah, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
You know
like
the rule.
whatever.
Like, totally. I got to do like whatever, Dave. Come on.
Davepedia. It's like Davepedia.
Yeah, I mean, look, come on. All right,
Okay, so you're level
so
5.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
level 5.
You can destroy challenge rating 1/2 and lower. And
Well, first, I think I'm supposed to do turn undead. Do I have to do anything special for that? Just because it's the first time I've done it. So
Okay.
it says, as an action, I can present my holy symbol and speak a prayer. And then each undead that can hear me that's within 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw. And if they fail, they're turned for a minute, which means they're going to run as far
they
away
have
from
to
me as
run
they can.
as far away from you as they have. Yep, as they possibly can. And
And then the
once,
destroy says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Dave.
they're higher than you won't be able to destroy them. The mummies are way above challenge level 1/2. So
Oh, so they're all mummies. Okay.
yeah, they're all mummies. Now, when you do this, make sure you they're all within 30 feet. Luckily, the one to the left is 30 feet exactly. Target each one of these tokens, and you'll target all 6 of these. Now you'll do your saving throw on the
There
spell.
there is no icon for this, Dave, because it's a feature.
Oh, okay, how about we make one really quick? You want to make one?
Yeah.
real quick?
You're the boss. You just put it together, and I'll double click it.
Okay.
That's we'll team up. We'll team up on this one, Dave.
I like that. Let's. All right, I'm gonna do something here really quick. I'm gonna make a new power.
While you're
for
making
ya.
that macro, I'll go ahead and start praying to my God. Start channeling this energy. I'm sure I'm starting to glow a little bit with elvish light.
I'm sure you are.
I'll just say something in elvish, even though I'm not an elf, right? But I'm worshiping that elvish god. I'll say something in elvish, and it'll be all super awesome and echoey. Lahora,
Well,
that, you know.
type what you say in the chat. You know.
Oh, so you can hear it?
Did you
yeah.
say Lahorth? Ba 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 ba.
Yeah, that was like a echo. Like that, you know. That's my built-in echo.
Do you have any cantrips, my friend? I don't see any cantrips. Okay.
No, I
Never
have
mind.
cantrips.
Okay, I see.
They should be there.
Echo.
I see a can. Whoa.
That was awesome. That's really awesome when you play this game in the toilet. You could speak right into a fan, you know, if you keep that right on you, and wow. Yeah, Dave, my cantrips are basically guidance, light, resistance, and spare the dying. I wanted to keep the health shit going and the help out stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna look at. I need to look at Vay's character sheet really quick, so I can get the correct format for a saving throw. Well, yeah, a saving throw on a DC. So let's see. I believe that a charm person will work. Yeah, it's a wisdom. All right.
There, I typed in my prayer in Elvish into the chat, and it's probably really beautiful sounding because in my mind, I anticipate Elvish is like a beautifully sounding
Did you just
language.
use a letter for word?
Did I? Oh yeah, I used
oh my
a U.
God.
Sorry, man. I'm just used to typing fast. That's how great I am. Why does it not translate in Elvish?
It's alright. I command the letter U.
There's
Just
no
understand what this
damage,
means.
correct?
Yeah, there's no damage associated to this. They just run like the Dickens.
All right. So, and then I'm gonna make a pendant. That will
Oh my God,
say
I love a pendant,
fear.
Dave. Is this what you're getting me for Christmas? I didn't get you anything. I feel so bad now.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to.
So here, out of curiosity, I'm looking at this thing that I'm doing, this turn undead. Do I do that as an action, or is it just for fun? I can just do it anytime, right?
It costs you an action.
Oh yeah,
correct.
as an action, I see, okay.
All right, so there you go. That should be there. So you should have that. Let's see, where's it going to be? Looks like it's going to be all the way at the bottom. Yeah, it'll be. In fact, I think I might rename that to a turn undead. Maybe if I call it a turn undead, maybe it'll put it in alphabetical order back to the top. And it did, so there you go. So that's what we'll do.
You hacked it, Dave. You hacked
Okay,
it.
so now what we're going to do is add another action, and the effect is going to be. The effect will be frightened. So I will take the frighten pendant and drop it. Let me go to the 5e really quick. Hold on. I think it's just called. I think you just put in frightened, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, Dave.
No, it's no problem.
It makes a whole lot of sense to me. Sure does take a long time for my god to respond.
Yeah, I'm not the best with making these macros yet, so
On the fly.
I can just imagine you're there going, God, please strike down these mummies. You're just getting the engaged
As they're,
tone.
yeah, and they're slowly walking towards us.
Okay, so yeah, it is frightened.
But these mummies were they're pretty verbal. I mean, that one had a lot of talking. Did a lot of talking.
For a mummy.
I guess.
I mean, not for you.
Is
The
there
moment
you
is
go.
talking.
It looks like we're done. So when you go back to combat mode and your actions, there you go. There you go. You got your saving throw and frightened. So you're good to go.
So is frightened spelled Frighthened, and then because you typed it in the effect, it'll apply that
No.
correctly? Okay,
So
that's really cool.
you have everything. Yeah. So now that you have all of these mummies targeted, now you're going to want to hit the attack pendant that says Wisdom DC. You know, you have to do. They have to do a. Is it a Wisdom saving throw, or what do they have to do?
It's a wisdom. It's a wisdom.
That's what I thought it was. So now you just go ahead and hit that. It'll do.
Hit the attack.
Yeah. It'll
You know,
do
Dave, I've
6.
decided I don't want to turn undead. No,
Okay.
I'm just joking.
No problem.
I'm kidding.
No problem.
All right, so here we go.
Forever again.
No, it'll be ready for next time, which would be good. So
That's what said, or ever again.
yeah.
All right, so the bad news is I'm clicking attack and nothing's happening. I'm assuming I have to click save.
Yeah. The whatever the pendant is. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so pendant.
There you go. I'll do it for you. There you go.
Okay, thanks.
All right, no problem. Yeah, you just hit the dice.
What the flam?
You know you hit
Yeah, I
the-
did hit the dice. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Oh, I see. Yeah, it just wasn't going. But
All right,
that's okay.
so
We got
yeah,
it.
you have basically 3 of them were successful, and then a couple failed. So now on Mummy, you'll put that zombie icon, that condition. You'll put that condition on number 3 and number 6. All right, now
Okay.
those two, they take off, and you can see, beams of light, radiant light, spilling out a little bit through their bandages and whatnot, through their eye sockets, and 2 of these zombies, they take off down the hall, but the others, they're still, they're still coming towards you. So, all right, you have.
My apologies, Dave. I'm trying to drag that zombie icon that you just put frightened effect on, and it just doesn't seem to be applying it to those guys. It does. It says target immune to effect is every time I try to drag it.
Oh my God, they are immune to charm, frighten, paralyze, and poison. Zoinks! Oh my God,
But
all that
are they
work.
immune to the turn undead's frighten?
That is, yeah, they are, because they are immune to the frighten condition, and they get the frighten condition. But I will.
How can you turn undead if they're immune to it?
Some of them just
But
are.
can they rap fight?
Some are immune. I'll take for instance skeletons, and a lot of those are not immune. But these are the mummies. They're a higher challenge rating. They're challenge rating 3, so they're pretty strong foe. All right, so all that for naught. So man, Tiberius, you grab your holy symbol.
I
say
still have
your
my,
spiel.
Still have my bonus action with my spiritual weapon, Dave, since that really wasn't a true spell kind of a deal. And I'm going to go ahead and spiritually hammer the the mummy that is closest to me.
Okay, sure. Yes, and I'll let you use your attack, because it usually takes an action to turn undead. But I'm gonna say that you have some type of recall, and you remember that you've heard in stories in the temple and in the church that your turn undead just does not work with mummies. So you are able to attack, and you swing at zombie number 2, and you miss pretty badly.
Yeah, I that was my zombie number 2 was my spiritual weapon, where I summon the hammer shaped kind of like a horn right above it. It's like a glimmering heavenly hammer. And I did that with my bonus action. And since that's a spell, then the only other spell I can do is a cantrip.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and do.
Well,
I guess
no,
what I'll.
you can do. Well, as long as it's a bonus action, you can do it, because you attacked with your action, so you have a bonus action now.
Yeah, so I did my bonus action of summoning the spiritual weapon, which is a hammer in the sky, shimmered over this guy, and then it slammed straight down, but somehow he dodged it, and I missed. So now I still have a action left, because you're giving me, you took pity on me, and you're allowing me to have an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So I only used
let you have this as a hammer for now, until I can get one uploaded in there.
What is it, like a robot?
That's
Robot hammer.
The Quailish, yeah. So do you want to run away? Can I suggest you run away and just
I
take
wanted
that
to
attack
take
of opportunity?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to do. Is I actually, in my with my regular action that you just gave me the niceness for, I was going to do a disengage, and then for my movement, I was going to run.
All right, so I'm kind of confused here. You've got all these actions going on. So
You didn't know I have 25 actions, Dave?
You attacked, so there's your standard action.
No, wait, hold on. Let me tell you. I'll tell you. So first, I did my turn undead, and then normally that takes my standard.
So
actions.
your attack is from the spiritual weapon. I'm looking. It's from the
spiritual weapon is a bonus. That's
yeah,
a bonus
yeah,
action.
yeah. You did that attack well before you so, okay, gotcha. So that's fine. You can go ahead and throw down the hammer. Your attack roll is a 10. It misses the mummy. You disengage, and now you can move. And then
I'm gonna run
we're all
like the
good.
Dickens.
10-minute turn. 10-minute turn.
And then I click, and then I go next mummy.
All right. All right, so the mummies, they have a pretty gnarly run speed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they have a pretty slow run speed, so. All right. First zombie approaches as he's staggering along. He's dragging his feet, moaning, and kind of slashing at the air, looking at the cleric. All
I
right.
can just imagine the mummy staggering along, moaning, "You haven't taken the rubbish out. The dishes still haven't been done."
So the
It's your mummy that says that.
the mummy here is going to. You'll notice that the eyes of the mummy, they start to really glow a greenish type of purple, and it has like swirls in its eye, and it woo, 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 does some kind of weird noise, and
Like, oh my God, we're getting
Yeah.
attacked by the Three Stooges.
and the hammer, it looks like it's glazing at the hammer, and then it also swings its fist at the hammer, missing the hammer, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that you can attack a spiritual hammer. I don't think that it has any kind of hit points and whatnot. I'm really not too keen of that, but I believe that that's how the spiritual hammer works. So let me look at spiritual hammer really quick, and I guess you didn't read it there?
No, I
Well-
read it. There is no such, there was no hit points or anything else. It's just I believe it's a spiritual thing. So like
Yeah.
other spiritual things, it really can't be dissipated unless maybe I stop concentrating on it.
Yeah, gotcha. Because that is a concentration spell, it looks like. So
It is indeed.
no, it's not. It's a 1-minute duration spell. There's no
Oh,
concentration.
yeah, I see.
All
you
right.
see, it's a spectral weapon. So I don't know if spectral means that a spectral weapon is one in that people would then think that they can attack it. Probably not. They probably just want to get out of the way.
Yeah, it tries to do something with this hammer, and you can see it flailing, and you see this attack go right through the incorporalism of the hammer itself. All right, so even though the hammer isn't, it's same effect. So the mummy that's on you, Shrump, is going to attack you with its rotting fist, and its rotting fist hits you with a 19 versus armor
Ow.
class. Yeah, that's a. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? All right, so it hits you for a total of 21 damage, bludgeoning and necrotic damage. Now, also, holy shit, this is like fucking relentless. Now I'm gonna need you to do a saving throw, which I'll do for you, which you are successful, and so you feel like your spirit is being siphoned out of you, but to no avail. You're able to, resist this.
Yeah, that's orky spirit. What is sticking inside an orky body? Not going inside no nasty bandage person. Ha!
Well,
Stick
I gotta-
that chin face.
I've got to switch these hit points to 30.
Orky spirits are the best.
These guys are gonna fucking
Orky
die.
spirits. Them's is the bestest of all.
These are ridiculous. All right. So I just had to cut these hit points in half, or you guys would have probably gotten worked. All right. So the mummy, the next mummy, he moves up. In fact, he moves up again, and he slashes at the rogue. So first, before he slashes, his eyes start to spin, and a greenish purplish color. It looks like in those old movies how you would see the wheel spinning, and you hear a woo, 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 and you're kind of like mesmerized by it for a split second, Widow, as you do a saving throw to resist its effect, and you fail your You fail your saving throw. So now,
Shit.
yeah, now you're frightened. So as you're frightened, you need to move away as fast as possible.
In any direction?
Oh, and in
or-
fact, you failed by more than 5. So even better yet, you're paralyzed. You're just paralyzed. You're just stuck there. You want to
Oh,
scream.
good joy.
You want to scream, but you're just like, ah.
It's like one of those dreams where you want to scream and nothing comes out.
I have
Exactly.
those all the time. They're dreadful.
All right, so that's going to be until the end of the mummy's next turn. So, all right, so that's pretty vicious. All right.
Does he still get to actually hit her?
So, let's see. The next person in the turn order is Vey. Old Tiberius has retreated. The zombies have moved up. Vey, what are you going to do?
Well,
I can only guess.
with this mention of fire, and
Oh.
one half of the room being vacated,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to launch a fireball.
All right. So I believe that'll probably hit 4 mummies, the 3 grouped up, and then
Yeah.
the other mummy that's up on the wall where the hammer is. Ah, very good. Very nice.
Holy good lord.
Wow.
I guess that's centered right there.
Okay, yeah. Fireball launches. What spell level are you going to use? Are you going to use a 3 or are you going to use a higher level one or what?
Just a regular.
Okay, so it'll be a level 3 spell slot. So go ahead and target all 4 of those mummies and let's see if you can make them fail some saving throws. Some dexterity saving throws that they need to make.
Well, they shamble around pretty slowly. I'm hoping that their dex is pretty slow.
They do have a pretty bad dex. 2 of them failed. 2 of them were successful. So you can go ahead and now do your damage.
Holy mother of God.
Wow, very nice. So yeah, zombies 6 and 2, pretty much the 2 that you guys had already been attacking. The whole room explodes in the fire, and you guys, your hair is whisked back, and you're kind of pushed back from the the concussion, the blast from the explosion, and 2 zombies fall. So we'll get rid of this zombie here, and we'll get rid of this zombie here. All right. So. Anything else for you, Vey? You've got movement still, and you have a bonus action.
I moved to here. So
Okay.
that'll be the end of my turn. I'm not invisible any longer either.
Okay. So, Widow, you are still paralyzed, and you will continue to be paralyzed until the end of zombie number 5's turn.
What is defense?
All right, Shrump, you are up. The zombie in front of you had taken a couple swings from you last time. Now you'll be doing
Right.
full damage that you have the magic items on you that you should have had in the first place. My fault, so...
I grip my greatsword. Marvel as all of a sudden the blade seems to shimmer in my hands, become sharper and slightly heavier. Enraged, I gleefully raise the greatsword above my head and bring it down upon the miscreant in front of me, the vile dastard.
I like it. And all of your rolls have already been adjusted, so I've already adjusted everything. And that horrible 5 swing is a hit.
Oh, what a terrible damage roll.
Yeah.
I shall do it again, then. I shall strike him again.
All right. And that's on mummy number 4. That's another hit.
And another poor roll for the damage, unfortunately.
It's okay. I'm gonna add some more damage to it. I believe that there is something, because there is a effective resistant to all your damage. I believe that there's something that we can do, like a pendant that we can put a permanent pendant on your characters on the combat tracker. That I think that will bypass that resist. and it'll always do full damage. I'll ask Doug the next time we